How's it going, y'all? Crazy here, and I'm back again with another reaction. Yes, you read this correctly. I am going to do a reaction to NSYNC, and for two reasons. One was that I made a promise to myself that when I reached 1,000 subscribers, I was going to expand to not just do metal as a genre. I wanted to expand to other things, not just rock and roll and not just, like the emo shit and metal and stuff like that. I wanted to expand from rock to something else. And it was a choice between doing hip hop or pop music. Well, what actually caused me to decide to start checking out pop music on top of everything else was what happened at the VMAs this year. Because at the VMAs this year, the group NSYNC reformed, I believe, to give away the Pop VMA Award of the Year, which ended up going to Swiftie, Taylor Swift, and the entire time, like, she was gawking. Like, she was hawking the entire group and everything, and I felt like that was a clincher. There are no such thing as coincidences. This was a sign for me to expand my shit. So I'm going to be reacting to Bye Bye Bye. Bye Bye. Because why? I mean, despite the fact that I am a hardcore metalhead, everybody in my generation has NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, fucking 98 Degrees, Savage Garden, New Kids on the Block, you name it, it's a fucking guilty pleasure. It is a guilty pleasure. Low key, even dudes in my generation loved this shit. Why? Because it got us the girl. So with that being said, let's check this out. See, I remember this. Like, this was like always a #1 spot on TRL. And despite having to, like, do these dance performances in a in an aviation sweatshop, basically, what these guys did, as well as Backstreet Boys, actually did very well. And I liked this music video. Like, this was so inventive. And this is actually cool. See, like, I like this shit. Like, you can't deny it. Bye bye. Alright. See, that's so fucking dope. Like, just the way that this music video, like, there's a reason why this was #1, and not because all of the boys were cute and every girl had their favorite, the bad boy, the shy one, like, blah blah blah. These guys were talented, and they all could dance, they all could sing, and on top of that, like, you take a look at this music video, the production value of this music video, especially when you go back a little bit, they're all marionettes, and then you've got that other shot where you've got the girl, like, up there, like, stringing them around like puppets. This was a call for the future. And I don't know the dance moves or anything like that, but this is cool. Like, these girls are just chasing after these guys. Like, they're all running away from the mobs of women. Lance Bass was running away for separate purposes. Okay, so, like, this type of stuff, like that angle right there, this is something that I learned. So when you take a look at this music video, I'm going to give you guys a little clue on how this works. Okay, so how they're doing that stuff on the wall, basically this entire room, this entire set shot is set on a mechanism that turns, right? So the camera stays in place, and where he's standing, that actually ends up becoming the floor because they tilt it. The same thing when they start doing that, they're tilting, the whole room is tilting. Okay. See, yeah, every single one of these types of shots. Now, that type of shot right there, hold on, I'm going to rewind it. So, this shot right here, this one's a simple one. Okay, so they shot the entire room upside down. So, you see the three guys up on the ceiling. That is the first shot. Then the second shot ends up having what's his face and Justin Timberlake standing regular, and they just throw a green screen on, so that way it looks like they're all in the same room at the same time, and it's just different shots. You know, it's different sets of recording. Okay, so him tilting like that, like, there's something different with that one. Like, I think I would have to show you. Giggle, giggle. Yeah, everybody liked Justin. Like, Justin's the one out of everybody that became the most famous. Bye-bye. Okay, I want fuck. Hold on. So, like, yeah. Joey's fucking pants. Enough said. Like, I've always wanted a pair of pants that were like the pants that Joey's fucking wearing. You know, those were dope. Like, those were like the Hardy Boys fucking pants. You know, and as a big fan of the Hardy Boys in the WWE, like, Matt and Jeff wore pants very similar to those. Like, the more zippers on your pants, the cooler you were. That was just a given. Unfortunately, I only shopped at Sears because I was broke. So I had no choice but to wear fucking cheap-ass Wrangler jeans and shit like that. Fuck those. Jinkos and other pants like that, that's where it was at. God damn it. Come on, NSYNC. Why are you playing hard to get it? There's 5 of you and there's one chick. She is not that dangerous. Okay. See, like, Justin was all like, I don't know why he ended up being the fucking front runner for this group. What the hell? Look at Lance with his cute little frosted hair. You couldn't tell then? Bruh. Rammer, hit her. Knock her off the fucking side. Aw, oh, come on. You lack scrotum, that little beamer. Come on. Oh, look, a yellow bug. Blood bug yellow. Just another thing that I've had enough. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. Come on, you know you're dancing, and all my pausing is interrupting it, because screw you. Oh shit. Up. Okay, now I see why they're running. This chick is certifiably insane. But then again, you take a look at all the ways that the women were with NSYNC and everything. It was insane. Like, TRL, like, outside, if they were gonna be fucking, if they were like, NSYNC is gonna be, you know, in the studio Carson Daly's going to get half a chub over looking at Lance Bass. Um, dude, shut down Manhattan. Like, shut down Manhattan at that day, because that would be what would happen. Like, just flooding with fucking teenage females just desperately trying to get into Viacom Studios just so they could smell NSYNC. Did the I was about to say, did it actually fucking end? Or nope, bye bye bye. So like I gotta say, the music video is so fucking attractive, and most of it is because, you know, they used pretty simple shots, they used green screen capabilities, the dancing and choreography is actually good. Obviously, there's a formula to boy bands where there's 5 different types of different dudes that can all dance and sing. They can obviously act, and, you know, it's like a group of 5 guys that are a complete trifecta. That's what made NSYNC. That's what made the Backstreet Boys. That's what made New Kids on the Block. They even tried that with a female group, I believe, as well, with some other fucking ordeal. I'm not sure who it was. Like and they were all on Jive Records, and they were all fucking managed by the same guy that ended up being a pyramid or a Ponzi scheme of some sort. And as teenagers, these guys were all mistreated. They were underpaid and shit, but they were popular and everything. But that's beside the point when it concerns this music video. This, like, there is a reason why this always hit the #1 top spot on TRL. There's a reason why this was like neck and neck between, you know, when I believe when this album came out, No Strings Attached, it was neck and neck with the Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, and trailing below in 1999 in summer of 1999 at #4 for some reason was Insane Clown Posse. Yeah, now there's a tour for you. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, and Insane Clown Posse. That actually happened. Check it out on the Billboard records, June 26, 1999. And for like a week after that, that was the numbers. Like, not necessarily in that direct order, which is hilarious, by the way, because you've got 3 groups of bubblegum pop and a horrorcore act all chilling in within the top 5 of Billboard, the Billboard 200 sales that weekend, you know, of that week. But I digress. My point basically being is, like, it's no wonder why this was such a fantastic music video, and it was hitting #1 every time. You've got 5 cute boys that can sing, dance, and act, and the music video used pretty good camera shots. And even though some of them were simplistic, even I, at a high school level of music, of movie editing and movie editing education and broadcast journalism, I knew what they were doing with that type of stuff, and it's pretty easy stuff. But the one thing that really, I think, kills it with this music video, and I'm saying that in a good way, it's not a bad way, is that they are all hung up on strings. Like, the boys are marionettes doing their dance routines, and they used some sort of a, like, I can't think off the top of my head how they did it, but they made it so, like, the chick is the marionette, you know, is the fucking puppeteer, and which I thought was awesome that they would do something like that. And then she cuts the strings, and they're, you know, and now they're free. They got no strings on them. Guilty pleasure, like I said, and I actually do listen to these guys every once in a while, you know, like if the mood strikes. It's always how it is for me with music, is it really depends on the mood strikes. And this is the opening that I needed for the 1,000 subscribers that I have following me. So thank you guys for that. And we're going to be doing some more. Like, share, subscribe if you're new to this channel. And if you want to watch this music video on your own, check out the link in the description, and also check out my merch store. I've got a little bit of merchandise going on. I think it's pretty good shit. And of course I did, because I fucking paid to have it made. But that's beside the point. I'm trying to get my money back. But thank you guys for being here. I'm Crazy. I'm crazy enough to be a metalhead reacting to bubblegum pop videos now, and there's going to be more to come. So with that being said, that was my reaction. Thank you. I'm out. Deuces.